here we are with Mouseguard, a Canadian tale. Episode 5. It's January 2019, and Tyler, the referee, is going to now do the intro part.
Oh.
You say, my name is Tyler.
My name is Tyler.
The referee.
The referee.
And then you say to your ex.
To my ex. To my left is X playing Y.
Kevin playing Renard.
Peter as Finn Smallpaws.
Devin playing Gearhart.
Nicole playing Gwen.
Alright, gang. What happened last session?
Who wants to recall for some gains?
Oh shit, right, games.
I have no idea what my status ailments were. Or
I don't think we had any, but...
I haven't been here for a year.
Did we like hide
Last
in
time
a
I was
cabin?
here it was winter, and now it's winter again? I have no idea where maybe I got lost, and
You were around.
I don't know what's
Someone needs to recap, and you need to explain where you were and why you're now entering it.
See, this is why
My interpretation was you were in the background.
Just of every scene.
Yeah, you're just there, eating pie.
Like a Slender Man. Just you have to like squint really hard and you're somewhere in the background of every single scene.
Finn Smallpaws goes into the spider cave, and Nicole is there too.
Picture the final episode you were there, just like an owl swooped down and like snatched you up, and then you're in the background all the time, screaming.
We did it with the bear piss, and Nicole was there too.
But to recap, we investigated the serial killings, and then we were talking to the mayor about it to kind of gather information. And we didn't really gather any information about the serial killings, but we did figure out that the mayor was porking his way through his maids and being a very shitty boss, and also had no proof or anything outside of some very nebulous shit that, you know, this crime boss was talking to and shaking down people for money.
Yeah, he was unwed mothering the shit out of his maids.
Fucking
So yeah, we found that out, and then we found out that these mice had just been happening to stumble into a like wolf spider nest, and it would eat the shit out of them. We found all their corpses there, killed the spider. I think we combated it. Didn't we?
I killed it in one round.
Yeah.
Holy.
Oh yeah. Oh, it didn't last long at all. No way.
Oh yeah, there was a creepy, not a doctor. She was like some
There's
kind of
a
mortician.
a mortician, little mouse mortician who was very creepy, but not
Mousetisha
actually.
Adams.
Yes, Mousetisha Adams. And she was creepy, but, you know, harmless. Mostly?
Yeah.
Did she
She was
kill
fine.
it? Are you sure she wasn't, like, serial killing in the background?
I mean, I've eaten every bit of food she's given me, and I'm not dead yet.
I feel like there was something in the background going on with her, but,
I think
She
she
wanted
was
to come-
taking bodies to build a perfect husband.
She wanted to cremate the
That's
body or something like that. I was like, no! They might have been poisoned, there might be some clues in there. Don't, cremate them, Moira.
So, yeah, she was just harmless but weird, like most things.
She's a CSI mortician.
Yeah.
Shit,
Like,
people
where
stuff.
she'll have, like, an entire Thanksgiving dinner on top of a body she's autopsying.
And we left town after not so subtly threatening the mayor because he was a very shitty person.
Did we threaten him?
Yeah,
I mean,
we straight up were like, yeah, we know what you've been doing, and if you ever cross us.
I mean, we got Laura and exonerated of her crimes, quote unquote, and yeah.
But with the knowledge that he could just do it again.
What if she's guilty and played us like idiots?
We
I
found
mean-
the corpses there, and it was clearly died of natural
She's still doing
spidery
usury.
causes.
And maybe they wouldn't have died if, they
Wait,
were
she's
paid
doing what?
usury.
Catholicism doesn't exist, that's fine.
Yeah. Still.
This isn't I Am Matthias.
Also, we gathered evidence that the mice actually were heading there for a meeting, like that didn't involve a crime boss. They were just going along this path where the spider was.
And had that locket.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I killed that fucking spider in one hit.
So perfectly innocent of that crime.
Was she talking about there being like lighting a fire that'll spark a rebellion of the underclass?
Yeah, she's
yeah,
a
we kind
rebel
of just
rebel.
glossed over that.
Yeah, she was talking about anarchy and whatnot. And,
Like Batman Returns Bane style. We kind of just glossed
But don't worry.
right past that because we're the establishment and we didn't really pick up that Batman wound he put to the cross.
No, Devon. See, Mouseguard is not the government. Remember, we started that in session 1.
We're more like police that just go around brutalizing people and
Yeah.
then leave
We're
again.
clearly part of the bourgeoisie class, though, right?
I don't think any of us are nobility or
There's
have.
classism with these mice?
There's classism in any society that involves capitalism.
This isn't a
This
capitalist
is a capitalist
society.
society?
Jump it.
We have money.
You absolute shit. Okay.
Do we have money? Are people poor?
So that's what happened. That was the entire happening.
I mean, Gearhart's not thinking any of this. She's
So,
all like,
yeah.
drumhead trials? Those are perfectly legit. Do them.
Prime Director, don't get involved in the politics of the region. That's for the people
If
there.
there's politics, that means there's politicians, which means there's bribery and blackmail.
Yes, that was also
not our
established in the
problem.
last one.
Not our problem.
Actually, we did specifically make it our problem the last one. We just didn't stick around to deal with it. We were just like, we're going to come back to this. It's just we have to deal with the border wall,
Don't.
the scent wall.
Put your tiny mouse stick in your maids anymore. Or we'll come back and we'll yell at you.
I think we specifically said that as well. Yes. So, in those exact words.
He's like, tiny? It's like, well, we're mice. It's like, what are you possibly comparing it to? We're the biggest thing you know about. What else would be larger?
I mean, weasels.
Yeah, but we don't compare us to whales all the time.
It's this we.
Oh, Gearhard, you have so much information.
So that is the reinterpretation of what happened last session through the lens of a stroke.
And in fairness to us, it has been
A few
a
months.
while.
There was a bit of a break between the holidays. That's fine.
All right. So it's now. Go ahead.
So, do we still need to deliver some food somewhere from last winter?
No, dealing with the scent walls now.
Oh, yeah.
No, you still have to deliver the last shipment of grain.
That's where the scent wall gets fixed, because that's the science town.
Aha. See, we're still on, on the thing. Like,
thought
Hey,
you
we're
had
the
heard
last
either.
town.
we've been sent out 9 months ago to give you food relief after winter. Here's food for this next winter.
I mean, Science Town has food for the scent wall. It's probably the smallest amount of rations. Probably the biggest was the first town we went to because it was the beginning of the year, and then it was a medium size for the second town, and then the Scentwell town is the smallest supply of rations.
I don't know, because
In descending order of
the
largeness.
first town we went to was closest to the main city.
Okay, so maybe it was like large, small, large. No. Okay, so then it would have been like small, large, small.
You're overthinking it, Devin. It doesn't matter.
Well, you gotta mention like it's a cube, then 4 cubes stacked on each other, then a small cube worth of food. So really, this relief effort was for the middle town.
So you guys are now leaving Elmas. It's a crisp autumn morning. There's a slight chill that's settling in. Lennox is with you. She's got the last shipment of grain carting out. How do you want to proceed? Do you guys want to just take the road, go fast, scout around?
Are we behind schedule at all?
We make our own schedule.
I mean, not really.
No, we don't. No one said that.
Well, we
Are
want
we
to,
behind schedule?
No.
Let's go at an average pace, I'd say.
want to be back here before winter, right? That was the plan.
Yeah, you should get back to Lockhaven before winter.
Just
What
in time to
is
be
it?
sent out again.
What time is it now?
It's the start of autumn.
We want to stay in this town or something like that to watch over the politics. Doesn't matter.
Well, no, because we'll be able to go all the way back real quick. We won't have a bunch of food and merchants to protect.
Yeah. The Eagles will carry us.
Okay. So you guys set out at a nice, even pace. It's a couple days' journey from Elmas to Spruce Tuck. The first few days pass relatively uneventfully, but on the third day, as you're walking down the road, you hear the caw of crows up ahead.
Oh no!
I freeze
You
and
hear
get a little bit
them
low to the
before you
ground.
see them.
Oh no! Those are the smart ones.
Carrion.
Well, time to establish our goals, guys.
I mean,
You might
That's
want to
good.
wait till the end of the
Sure.
first
Sure.
Jam's turn, just so that we can.
Sure. I don't know how this flow
Telling
went.
That
telling
sound-
Peter to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that sounds so fucking saucy.
I don't remember how the game is played.
Pausing for a second, actually.
Yeah,
I've chugged like so much.
And back.
Crows.
Crows.
Yeah, so you hear the sound of crows up on the road ahead.
That doesn't sound great.
Is there like a hole we can go into?
I mean, it's a road through the forest. There's definitely like thicket and brush around you.
I'll start pointing to the brush and be like,
Yes, let's go in there. Let's, take shelter for a moment.
I'll start helping bringing the beetle and the cart in there. We still have a beetle and cart, right?
Yep.
My trusty scout. How would you like to prove yourself? By marching ahead and seeing what all this hubbub is about.
Sure.
Excellent.
Why are you talking like a Sith?
I can't remember how this came around.
Why would you talk like Peter talks when he's talking to Anthony as an infernal exalt?
My foolish student.
My gullible fool. Gerhardt raises her enormous paw in the back of the class.
Yes, Gerhardt?
Should I give him back up scouting?
Trail a ways away, but yes, that is an excellent idea.
Had you not said that, Gerhardt was going to pick him up, wrap him in a bundle on her front, and then start going to the forest with him to keep him safe from predators.
Yeah, look, Reynard is trying to get the world record speed run for, Mouseguard, and, how fast he can lose his...
Padawan.
He's really got to get the speed run bonus. That way
So you're gonna sneak through the brush? Try and
Yeah.
go up ahead?
Yeah.
And I'll trail behind, taking a longer kind of around a ways route.
Can you
Just in case
do
he's backup.
an OB2 Pathfinder check for me?
Pathfinder.
Oh shit, I have that skill too.
You are the scout, right? It's not Nicole's character? I mean,
He's the scout, I'm the Pathfinder.
Oh, good.
But also, you guys are probably way more leveled than me.
No, that's not how that
Oh,
works.
yeah, it doesn't work like that.
Okay.
So.
I don't know.
No. No one's gained any levels.
Don't touch.
Nicole, my wife, rejected my caress.
I got a needle in this arm, it hurts.
Aw, poor sicky buddy.
Okay, so I've got Pathfinder 4, so just roll 4 dice.
Yeah.
Will I need to spend to add nature? Was it persona or fate or what?
Oh god.
Fuck. I would like to point out the last episode we had was the beginning of October.
You spend a point of persona to add your nature to an ability or skill.
Aha.
So is Pathfinder not scout for scouting?
You could use scout as well.
Peter,
Or
what's your
either
better,
way.
what's your better thing?
They're both 4.
God damn you. Nicole, you're the Pathfinder. What's your Pathfinder?
Yeah, that should have been a scout though.
Okay. Ah.
4.
Okay, you're both really good at that stuff.
Success is 4 or 5?
Success is 4, 5, 6.
I've got 6 successes.
Okay. So you absolutely slayed it. You almost lose sight of him as he goes through. He's like being extremely stealthy, crawling through the underbrush. You manage to get right up on the trail towards the crows are, and you clearly see that there are 2 crows that have landed on the path and are fighting each other. They're fighting over what appears to be the limp body of a mouse who's huddled over with an arrow sticking out of it.
Oh no. Well, I guess I'll have to report that.
Okay, so you crawl back through the brush.
Yeah.
What did you see?
Well, there are 2 crows on the road fighting over the body of a mouse.
I wouldn't have guessed. Over the body of a mouse.
Yes. It had some arrows sticking out of it, so...
God damn you, Peter.
That's worrisome. We're either looking at mouse murder or weasels.
Yeah, crows definitely don't know how to use bow and arrow.
Do
This
weasels use bow and arrows? I don't know, I have weasel lore.
Yes, they do.
Weasels use bow and arrows.
So
might be a trap.
if you got your hands on that arrow, you could identify if it is of weasel make.
Gerhardt thinks for a moment. You see the wheels turning? Yes.
Excellent. Well, we'll have to scare those crows away.
Well, this way, I guess.
Weasel. I don't know dick about crows, so I'm not seeing.
So, I have predator-wise. Are they predators? They're carrion guys. I don't know if they're predators.
No, they are predators.
I have predator-wise, but I don't know what that really means. But
Do we store any of that bear pee? Could we just...
Start throwing pee on them. They're like, oh,
oh, gross.
gross.
Get out of here, R. Kelly.
Jesus fucking Christ.
So that would probably work, but maybe just like if we can all work together to get like a big rock and throw it down, they might just fly away.
Aren't crows smarter than that?
Well, they don't want to get hit by rocks though, right? They'll fly away and then they'll probably come back, but we can get the body out of their way first.
We'll move 5 feet and be like, "Cut!"
Like, are we sure
Wait.
he's dead?
Can we bribe them? They're crows. They like shiny things, right?
Unless they're hungry.
You have lore for that, right? I'm asking out of character because otherwise that sounds really silly. Like you have lore, like
I have predator-wise.
and they're predators, so you
Yeah.
might know about.
I don't know if do crows like shiny shit? Like they do. But
They do, but they're fighting over a meal.
yeah, it looks like they're
They're
hungry.
hungry.
That's gonna override anything.
What if we offered them food?
We're gonna offer them food for a corpse.
Corpse is food.
Hmm.
Better food than what we have. For them, not for us.
Plus,
I
it's
would
a
like to
mission.
clarify.
Unless we, maybe there's robins in the air or something.
Gearhart will use her being a murderer lore. If we kill one, the others will leave.
That is true.
Woo-wee.
Scarecrow.
You said there's only 2, right?
Yeah.
That's 2 crows, though. Are we sure?
I mean, we have
Only have to kill
Gearhart.
one.
Oh yeah, the other one will. Then the other one will have the meal to itself and might get even more defensive.
Do crows eat their own?
They're not the spiders from the Lost in Space 1997 movie.
Yeah, but a lot of predators do eat. Like it's a they like to eat dead things. Right?
Not ones that form societies and love their young.
We should just have a goal for the combat to scare off the crows. And whatever
That's not going to be my goal. And because my fight's the highest, I can control what our goals are.
Might makes right.
Wait, what was that?
Might makes right.
There it is.
Well, how do we want to handle this then?
Well, we could always try to keep the crows distracted while we take the body away, split into 2 groups.
Do we have rope?
I've got some rope
What if
and
we rope the body and drag it away?
hook and
In the
line.
brush. Hook and line, you have a fishing rod?
Wouldn't that come with us? Like wouldn't the birds come with us? Would we do that?
If we hide in the, on the burrows.
Not that I'm a fan of desecrating a body at all, but then again, it's probably being torn to shreds. If we were to attach rope to an arrow, we could probably drag them in. Might be easier than a lasso.
Well, we just want to confirm what the arrow's made of, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the arrow's all we need.
We could hook the arrow, get it out of there, confirm whether or not it's a trap, and then just move around.
Yeah.
So you guys are going to try and sneak up and throw a line to hook the arrow?
Get it.
Hmm.
And the scout has a fishing line.
Woo-wee.
Yeah, if we weighted that, then it'd be easy to like.
Yeah, he just has to get like around where the fletch or like the little fur of the arrow is, and then you can start reeling in. And I can pick him up and pull
Unless the arrow
arrow
was barbed or something like that, in which case it'll be
I mean,
really.
they naturally are, but he'll just pull out its dead little body. We don't need the head; we just need the shaft. That has the craftsmanship.
But we figure out who this person was, drag their body back to some village where they belong, blah blah.
I mean, in my mind, I was just going to leave the body for the crows because we're not going to get it back. We just know if there's weasels around.
Also, wouldn't us just being able to see the arrow tell us if it's weasels? Like, how big? Weasels
could
are
it-
quite a bit bigger than us, right?
I mean, is it like Lord
Like-
of the Rings where all orc weapons are black and green and have like glowing sigils
Well,
on
they
them?
just-
Will
they
I
just-
know if I see it?
Well, if it's a
We're made
weasel,
of black
it would
iron.
just be bigger, right? Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Ah, okay, how big was the arrow?
Yeah.
You didn't get a great look at it.
One job.
One job, Scout.
It's alright, Bumblebee. We'll take care of it.
So what's the plan?
I
Move
guess
closer and get a good. Oh, sorry.
we can scout together.
Okay, who's scouting?
Guess I can roll again.
Well, we got 2 scouts.
I'm not as good at Scout as I am at Pathfinding.
What's your scout?
2. He's a sport.
Oh, I have Scout 3.
Yeah.
I have I have scout 2.
My character is good at pathfinding and stuff because her training was patrolling the path.
I also have flight 6.
Yeah, well, good.
We
for you.
heard.
We've heard.
We were there. We saw the movie.
So who's making the roll and who is helping?
I can make the roll. 'Cause I have
So
4.
we want to get close to the body to get the arrow, or visually pat it down.
I think visually pat it down.
And then if that doesn't wield any helpful results, then we'll have to get closer.
Well, what if my aiding is making a lot of noise off the side, so the crows are like, "Hey, let's look over there," and that way you can get dangerously closer to their area of murder.
Yep, that's good help.
That's
You can
what
get a
I
die for that.
Should I use what should I use for that? Well,
I think you just
You tell
declare
me.
it.
I got fighter, pathfinder, persuader, scout, survivalist, laborer, miner, haggler, and weaver,
Laborer sounds...
or survivalist maybe.
Or survivalist.
Laborer would be great because that way I could just like make a lot of noise with laborer and get one more die. 3 dice.
So you get a help die for that.
Yeah, I don't think in this system you roll. You just.
Oh shit! Yeah, it doesn't matter. So
Just
I'll use
declare.
survivalist then. So I get a nothing for it because I don't get checks for that.
If memory serves, like in order to aid, everyone has to use a different skill.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm going to use my survivalist.
But everyone is survivalist.
Okay,
I'm
now I'll
using-
use my laborer.
I'm going to use instructor to talk in your ear about how to best identify this arrow since you failed so horribly the last time.
Man, you've gotten so shitty lately.
It's the berry wine. He gets angry like his father.
Okay. Nicole or not?
I guess I'll use Pathfinder to get you to help you figure out the best, like the ideal angle to approach it, so you have
Sure.
shortest distance, basically, like how dogs jump into water.
Yeah, they do calculus in their head.
Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes.
Okay. So you managed to get perilously close to the crows.
Oh no.
They're alternating between being distracted by the noise and fighting each other.
Yeah.
So it's relatively easy to get in there. And the arrow definitely is large and oversized.
We.
And the mouse is not dead.
Oh, that changes everything. God damn, you're the worst scout I've ever seen.
Well, I'm sorry. I wasn't aware
And
of
I've
that.
read To Kill a Mockingbird. Scout was pretty terrible in that.
Well, you had to get pretty close to see like the rise and fall of the chest.
I got like 6
Don't
successes
make
last time.
excuses for him, GM.
Excellent job this time. Excellent job.
The body's still twitching.
It's like even drawn in a different animation style this episode.
Went from
Rape
like
whistle,
the
rape
soft
whistle.
cartoonish red wall to back
Like
sheet.
fucking Frank Miller's drawing this this episode of the comic, this issue. And now you're the Batman from All-Star Batman and Suit
Oh
Robin.
my god. Okay, yes, this does change things.
Yeah.
Fist and palm.
Yep.
I'll try to drag them away while you're distracting them.
Yeah, like you two will have to do that. I guess I'll have to run in and start like throwing at crows, and then
How small are you?
you're so
Really small.
They're kind of like an adult-sized mouse, I guess.
Yeah.
Are you gonna be okay doing that?
I have a
Champ.
I have a solution. And it's to pick him up and wrap him in a tight blanket so he can't get out and put him in the underbrush where he can't get hurt. Making rocking him.
We'll keep you there for a few years until you grow into it.
You put him in the underbrush so he can't get attacked by crows trying to drag a full-sized corpse mouse away. Do you have bow and arrow skills? Do you have bow and arrow?
I got a sling.
Hey! Alright. You, battle tactics. Gira kind of knows this.
Oh, okay.
Small mouse that'll be eaten by crows should stay in the underbrush, throwing rocks at their eyes.
Yes.
2 adultish mice should try to drag the body when biggest mouse, she points at herself and slaps her chest, runs at them and takes out one of their eyes.
And you two will be fine on your own fighting?
No, he'll be in the underbrush.
Yes, but still drawing attention, perhaps.
He'll have the merchant there.
Yes, and I will rely on you, of course, to try and keep all the attention on yourself, as always.
I think that the merchants should be in
In the underbrush.
in a different place away from the person that's throwing rocks at their eyes. Otherwise, if the crows go for him, then they'll be attacked too.
I don't know much about crows, but they can't be that smart. They're birds.
And Lennox says, I like that idea. I think we'll We'll head a little
We'll go
further.
away.
Okay, let's do it.
Oh boy. You see, if we had a campfire, we could give you rocks you put in the campfire so when you hit them in the eyes, it'll burn their little eyeball jelly.
You sure know a lot about maiming eyes.
What do you use for sling?
A rock.
No,
And
but
a leather
skill-wise.
You use fighter.
Leather
Huh.
making, I
I was
guess.
fighting of nothing.
Oh god, we're at the comments.
I have fighter 3 if I should do this instead.
Okay, but you're not a tall, tiny baby. You can actually pull this mouse away.
I mean, I could probably do that alone, and I have medicine as well.
You won't be as fast because there's only one of you. It needs to be two of you to do it fast so you'll distribute the weight.
They both may as well do it.
What
He's
other
not-
skills do you have, Peter?
He's not a weak baby.
Pathfinder's skilled survivalist, laborer, haggler, weaver, harvester, and manipulator.
Laborer?
Manipulator could let you...
Laborer is probably for dragging.
Manipulator could be you, like, distracting them instead of trying to do damage.
But Devin, I know your battle tactics. Attack, 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 attack. So, I don't think I will get a roll with you.
Here, give me the sling. I'll do it.
Yeah.
He's a tiny little baby. He won't be able to help carry. He'll get left behind. Look at his small, tiny baby feet. He doesn't have a big stride like we do.
Everyone's
Are you good at fighting?
I'm pretty okay at it.
Doesn't he have a sword?
What's your
He has a spear.
fighting skill?
My fighting skill is Hunter for 3.
Okay.
He's a tiny little infant baby. He can't drag the body.
So we're both basically just as good at fighting, but you have medicine, so you should go with the body.
Yeah.
So you guys go get the body. Be strong. She points to small guy, and I will throw rocks in size.
Okay.
Well, I'll
Just be careful. You're
Throw
a
rocks
small,
at him.
tiny, defenseless kitten. Cub.
defenseless kitten.
Cub.
They're
I
monsters.
said cub.
Cubs are worse.
No,
Baby
mouse
bears.
Cub. Mouse cub.
They're not called that.
What are they called then? Quick, as fast as you can, scholar.
Baby mice are called.
There it is. Yeah, I've had 13 of them. I think I know what my children are called. Tiny little infant cubs.
Or pups.
There we go.
She's standing there waiting as you check your book for what your own young are called. The mother of 13, 50 years old. She's just waiting.
So either pups or pinkies.
Cubs.
Pups.
It doesn't matter. Oh my god.
As a mouse lays dying.
Her arms are crossed, staring you down.
Okay, so let's do
Do
the
it.
combat. I'm assuming you're taking the lead, so you'll be rolling disposition.
Yes.
Okay.
Give me all the dice I need. Okay. Wait. How does this? What do we do?
Okay,
I'm
so
overwhelmed.
roll your skill.
Okay, so fight 6.
Which, yeah, in fight animal is fighter or hunter,
Okay,
and then
fight
count up.
6.
Then count up the successes you get, and that's your starting disposition.
How do I add more to it? By spending fate and by spending points. I have fate points and persona points. How do I make them make me better?
Persona you spend to get your nature in dice.
Okay.
And fate lets you reroll
Sixes.
6s to get more successes.
Okay, my nature's 5. So can I spend persona to get my nature?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So now I get 5 more, and then I spend persona, so 6 is reroll.
Fate.
Fate.
We'll reroll 6s.
Okay, so now I have 0 fate points and 2 more persona points. And can people aid me?
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
Oh, you're gonna aid me. She just says she aids me and I get 1 more die?
Well, she has to say how
Explain.
she's aiding you.
Yeah, I guess I'm using the slings as an aid instead of my own action.
Well, we're calculating starting disposition, so
Okay, I don't
you.
know how this works.
I guess just describe how you're going to be tactically fighting together.
Well, I'm gonna run up screaming at one, and maybe you should throw a rock at the other so it splits their attention.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
Yep, that's good.
Yes. And does my hammer give me any more?
Not to disposition.
Okay. I'm big. Does being big or
You-
whatever help me?
you can tap that, I think. Or
What can I tap?
Yeah, you can use your trait, but it's once per session.
I'm gonna do it.
Okay, so you get 1 die.
Oh, that's every die I picked out for this.
Since you're using your nature, does it tap your nature? Or
It taps your nature because this is against his nature.
Yep.
To go on and fight.
13 dice.
Jesus. Congrats.
You're either first or you're last. All right, so 4 to 6. Sixes count twice, or I reroll them till I die.
Till you die.
Okay. I keep rolling
Yes,
sixes
no?
until I run
Is
out.
that it?
I think so.
Yeah, they keep exploding, don't they?
As long as it's a 6?
Sure. All right. Should we pause while we start clattering dice on the table?
Sure.
All right, we're back. So out of 13 dice, I got 4 successes.
And they got 3 for this position.
Yep.
And now for the conflict goal. What will it be?
Will it be Devin?
Rip out one of their eyes. Before we started recording, Kevin started to say, drive off, and then I yelled over him, rip out their eyes, because as the fighter character, I get to override whatever the party wants for combat goals. And no one gets to tell me no.
And their goal is to chase away the mice.
How good for them. So we'll pick up that speaker.
Okay. And now I'll pick my actions, and then you guys pick yours.
Okay, do we have to do that in secret? Oh no, we should wait for you to pick it, and then we
Yeah.
can do ours.
Yes. Wait for me to pick it, and then you guys can talk all you want. And it alternates. You go first, Nicole goes second, you go third.
Perfect. Oh, okay, so yeah, we'll start discussing as soon as he's done his thing.
Yep.
And then, are they in a separate secret combat? These two?
All the conflict?
The corpsers?
They're not in a combat.
No.
They're going to do skills.
Okay.
Okay, I'm done.
Alright. There's a skill that lets us recharge nature. Should we do that do you want to do that as your second one, or do you want to do like tricks? Because there's tricks that they can't defend against, isn't there? I'm not too sure.
I mean, you recharge the nature you
There's-
give at the end of this.
Attack, maneuver, feint, defend.
Which one of those, if you do, they can't stop you?
I mean,
I vaguely remember this.
attack doesn't have... Like, if you do attack, they both go through, attack, defend. Whoever is the winner goes, attack was feint. Whoever, they both go, and maneuver, whoever is the winner go. So, you cannot technically stop an attack, neither can you stop a maneuver or something.
Okay, well, I'm going to attack for mine.
Obviously.
Nicole, what do you want to do? Do you want to defend or trick them? I don't really know what the trick move does.
Can you give me one of the
Feint.
spare character sheets, Kevin?
Sure.
Because it has the actual moves written on it.
Feint is what you're looking for. It's the one
Yeah.
where if the enemy plays defend, they can't test against what you do.
Okay, yeah, I'll try that.
And okay, and you'll be rolling dice for that. And then what should you do for the third one? Should I just try to attack them again, assuming we're not dead?
Yeah,
Okay.
always attack.
Always be attacking. ABA.
Always be checking.
Okay.
Always check for
So
bears.
you guys picked attack, feint, attack.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
What did they pick?
They picked maneuver, attack, defend.
What happens when feint and attack go together? Is the feint destroyed?
The fainting player may not attack or defend if played against it. Yeah, and yeah, I can't attack or defend because they played against
So feint destroys defend, but it gets wrecked by attack.
Shit. I just have to kill them in one roll. And they went, wait, what was their first thing they chose?
Maneuver.
Maneuver.
What happens when
So
you
we
attack
roll
maneuver?
we roll versus each other.
Whoever has the most,
Okay.
the difference.
Alright, so I start with 6 dice. And I get an automatic success because I have a big fuck you hammer.
That's right.
That's my gear bonus.
What's their gear?
They have a nature of 7 and they get +1 die to maneuver.
That sounds really good.
Do you want to spend more of your persona?
Yes.
Tap all that nature. Become human.
Okay, I'm going to spend persona to get 5 more dice. That's how that works, right? No one's told me no.
Yeah, you
Tap,
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 your
tap.
nature and add it to your.
You're going to aid me with your sling.
Yes, if I can.
Another die. I would like to check off Scarred because I'm a battle scarred veteran to get 1 more die.
How is that helping you attack?
I'm using it as a general thing for like experience and battle experience because she's, you know, a
What's the
mountain of war
description?
wounds.
Okay.
But that's why I've been my go-to for it.
Okay.
I can't wait for winter to go and I can level up one of them. Get experience, get time.
Like I can wait for winter so I can get small trees. So I'll be able to apply extra success on each roll.
We're on the same wavelength. I didn't take a trait at 2. I didn't. That opportunity did not present itself in the character creation engine.
See, I'll be just rolling it next year.
Next year. And is there anything else I can do to corner our way into more dice to kill these crows?
I think tapping your nature and getting help and using gear is pretty much the limit.
Yeah.
Alright, so I have one automatic success. Here goes the dice. 4, 5, 6. Oh, and I'm out of fate points, so I don't get to reroll 6s. Not that they come up. Yeah, I only got one this time. No, I got 2. Fuck you. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 6.
6.
I got 5, so you beat me by 1.
So
Which means they take 1 damage.
Yeah, they reduce their disposition by 1.
Damn that.
Right.
This is going well. Alright, yeah, I guess Gira runs out of the brush, bellowing like she can, and locks eyes with one crow and starts swinging that hammer at it as hard as she can. And is trying to get reach on its face.
Cubs.
Okay. You go in swinging as they try and artfully dart around. And you manage to get a glancing blow on one of them. But
I have Nintendo 64 Z targeted one of them.
yeah. Yeah, and now they're attacking against your feint.
What do you want to roll for feint, Nicole?
Oh, I still get to roll even though...
No, you don't.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
No, is it?
No.
Oh.
And this is where we lose.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because they rolled attack.
Oh.
ABA.
Whoopsie doodles.
We probably should have gone defense. This was a tactical mistake on our part. But maybe he'll roll low. That doesn't look low.
YOLO.
I got 3.
Ooh,
then
down
your
to
disposition
1.
just went down to 1.
Your disposition is down to 1.
Okay.
I thought this would have been a face roll.
So you Z target in on one of the crows, and you focus on it so heavily that you fail to notice the other crow going around behind you, and it gets a good peck at you.
That's exactly as intended. I absolutely knew I was going to do that going, and I was going to let the other one attack me while I tried to maim the first one.
Then your plan is going well.
Yeah. I'm not even being facetious or boasting. That's literally her plan. I'm going to go in and try my best to fucking mutilate one of them so the other one gets scared and leave, even if it attacks me.
Okay. And then they're defending, and you guys are attacking.
Yep.
Yep.
Go, Gearhart.
Oh boy. 3, 6. You're helping again, probably. 7. I have one more persona point. All right, this is it. I'm out of go juice. We have to not do fights for a little while so I can charge back up.
Joke's on you. Weasels are about to come out of the underbrush.
I'm gonna be real mad if I can't take an eye out of a weasel.
They'll take an eye out of you.
I got 5.
I got 6.
Fuck words.
So they heal 1 up?
They go back up to 3.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So you're caught in a flurry of wings as they're dancing and pecking around you, and losing track of them. They're buffeting you with their wings, and you almost lose your grip on your hammer, but manage to
I don't like it.
clamber on. They're really riled up now.
They're real pissed.
Yeah. In the meantime, you guys.
Yep.
So you see this going down. Gearhart runs out. She charges at the crows. They both immediately swarm in on her. What is your name?
Renard?
Gwyn? Gwyn is shooting from the underbrush. They are fully distracted.
Well, time to be hitting the old dusty trail. And I'm going to go and grab that mouse.
Okay, so you guys run in. You manage to grab it. He is not conscious, but definitely still alive.
Excellent. And I want to do this without making his condition worse.
Okay, so do you have anything you can roll to stabilize him while you move him?
I have
It's
healer at 3.
Okay.
And also medicine as a wise.
Nice.
Though if I recall, you have to use something very specific with that. Can I use a trait check, actually? I have compassionate.
Yep, compassionate would definitely fit in this.
Okay, so...
So do an OB2 test. to stabilize him and keep him from getting worse, and do an OB1 labor test to move him out of the way.
3.
Okay.
It's not going to be my nature at all. 1 die per point spent. I don't know how many persona points I have actually, because paper.
Out of everything.
Okay, 3.
Okay.
3 successes.
So you get in, you manage to clamp down around the wound. It doesn't look like the birds savaged him too much. They were busy fighting each other. It's mainly just an arrow in his back left shoulder blade.
All right.
It doesn't look like it hit anything super vital, so you're able to stop that from jostling around.
As a medic, I know not to pull it out, so...
So I will labor 2, but I'll use my trait against myself since I'm short to get a check for later, I guess.
Okay.
Here that goes. I failed.
Okay.
Haha.
So you grab hold of him and start pulling, but as Gearhart feared, you are too small and frail
It's not fear, it's a fact.
It's like,
to move the body.
Mother was right about you.
Over your shoulder, mother.
So you guys are pulling, but you're still going to be in the middle of the road, struggling with the body at the end of this next round of combat.
Yep.
Okay, second round.
So
Attack.
We've run low on go juice at this point. Instead of having like 12 to 13 dice, I have 6. Oh, wait, no. Last turn. I didn't count my extra free success for my axe.
Okay, so they don't go up to...
Haha, we stalemated them.
Huzzah!
they're at 2 then.
Haha.
Don't die. Oh wait, their goal is to drive you off, so they can't kill you.
Hooray!
Is there some sort of role for figuring out what their actions will be? Because that's like really...
Lore mouse.
Do you have battle lore or something lore?
I'm not really a thinking character.
No, but that's a useful role to have it so that you know what to expect.
If I did have it, it'd be at 1.
Okay, lore mouse of what?
What's your lore mouse?
2.
So is mine.
Okay.
Do we want to try to predict them?
Yeah, you can make a roll on that. You have predator-wise too, so I'll say OB1. It means you need to get 1 success.
Okay. So just 2 dice? That's how this works? There's no like
Yeah.
initial stat you had?
No, it's just a
Okay.
dice pool.
I'm assuming a 1 and a 2 are not successes.
Nope. Unfortunately not.
There it is. Alright. Okay, so yeah, instead of having like 12 to 13 dice, I have like 6 now. It's not looking great for a 7 with you.
I mean, that's a lot of dice. Fuck you.
I've got my actions locked in.
I mean, we could just try attack, defend, attack.
Sure. How am I going to be defending?
Well,
I don't know.
'Cause I'm like in the bushes away from them.
I mean, defending isn't literally standing there with a tower shield. Like, can't you?
Yeah, you can use lore or nature. And basically it's just an abstract for, in some way, strengthening your position or getting some resilience.
Okay.
So you could even be
Maybe
motivating
having shiny
Gearhart to
shit?
fight back or distracting them.
Okay. I'll just basically be like flinging rocks at them that's distracting them, which is helping her not get hit because they're distracted by the fucking rocks then.
Yeah,
So
so
that's the second
that's
Go
a
for the
defensive
eyes.
action. Laying down suppressing fire.
Attack, defend.
so attack, defend, attack.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'm gonna try that. Let's reveal how bad this is gonna go. What are they doing?
Maneuver, attack, defend.
Oh, I don't know what maneuver means. Does that mean we get to automatically win?
No, you roll against each other.
Damn. They have like 8 dice.
They do.
All right. All right.
Remember, I don't take success.
Did anyone
Do you have any other traits you can tap?
No, I'm out of resources.
And
I get
can't-
1 die from Nicole.
I can't like do anything.
No, unless you. I don't know. Can you transfer points? Is there like a
No.
point blood transfuser?
There's no point transfusion.
I wish you'd said there's no point blood transfuser because, yeah. Okay, so I got 6 dice. I get 1 from Nicole doing the myriad of things Nicole's doing to try and help me.
And you get 1 automatic success.
Yes, so here goes 7 dice. Come on, all 4s. That would be fan-fucking-tastic. It's not bad. 4 successes.
I got 5.
Fuck.
So since they beat you by 1,
Yeah, we're in a death
they have a
spiral.
margin of success 1. They give you -1 dice disadvantage to your next action.
Yikes.
We're in a death spiral. What was their third move?
Defend.
Wait, what was their second move?
Attack.
Oh boy, here we
You're
are.
attacking against my defend.
Yeah, your stats are a little lower than mine. You don't have perfect 6s.
Oh yeah.
But you can, when fighting an animal, you can use nature to defend. So what is
Okay.
your nature?
Please be
Do you mean the number? Yeah, because my nature's 5.
Yes.
Oh,
All right, so you're
that
gonna
means I'm
just
very mouse-like, right?
Yes.
yeah. So you have the same nature I have. I just overpower it.
It's a scale from 1 to 7. So 5 is
Pretty much.
mouse-ish, but still kind of middle of the road.
Okay.
Okay, my aiding you for this defend action will be doing the same thing I'm doing, which is very distracting, which is focusing down one crow and ignoring the other one. So what one crow is tied up with me, it cannot let its guard down.
Okay?
So I just roll 5 dice.
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, and you get one for me.
But she's at -1 because they maneuvered.
Oh, wow.
There it is.
And 1,
Remember, 4 to 6.
2 successes.
They got 3.
Yeah.
So you're reduced by 1.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're down to 1.
No, we're
Damn.
dead.
No, we're not. We didn't lose one the last time. You didn't update it, remember?
No, they didn't regain one?
They didn't actually because he had forgotten to add
Yeah.
something.
Once again, I forgot successes.
Okay, so we're down to 1 and they're at what, 3 or
2.
2?
Oh boy.
Okay, sure.
Oh boy.
Okay, so they are really ripping into you. You're in your battle frenzy, so you're still going hard, but you're gonna feel it after this is done.
Yeah, I am. It's alright, we're at the end of the fucking road. I can just nap for a winter. I'll dig a hole in the ground and just kind of,
Sprout.
So they are going to defend against your attack.
Oh boy. Okay, so we get 6 dice. You're gonna aid me, you get an auto success. Oh boy.
All you need to do is last a single turn so I can get this body off the road.
I'm not gonna. They're gonna scare me off.
Get all of us off.
I got 1 success. 2 successes.
Running away from your
They got
problems
4.
again, mother.
So they heal back up.
They are at 3.
Yeah, so they're at full, so which means they won't have compromise if they win.
No, they will not.
Okay,
Your
so
guys.
back to you guys. You are in the road. You've managed to stabilize his wound.
Mm-hmm.
Your tender paw is not doing a very great job of moving him, though.
Okay, let's see. What's the area around us like? Is it like leaves on the ground or
Could we take the hook and line, tie the leg, and just drag together or something? Get it off the road.
Yeah, it's pretty wooded. There's not a lot of leaves on the ground yet because autumn is just starting, but there is some very thick underbrush.
Okay, start putting things on him. I need to be my natural self. He takes a deep breath, pulls out his lute, his harp rather, and starts running off in one direction, strumming that very, very loudly to attract their attention. Would this be deceiver?
You're trying to lure one of the crows away?
Yeah.
If you can make a case for it, I'll let you roll deceiver.
Yeah, because otherwise,
I would almost let you roll nature for it because you're naturally the prey of a crow.
Yeah. Just trying to laser.
If you just try and act mouse-like.
Oh no.
Wait, aren't you kind of bad at that? What's your nature?
3.
Oh.
Sure. Yeah, I'll use my nature, and I'm going to
Middle
use
child, middle mouse nature.
foolish as a trait because this is very, very dumb of me.
I mean, it's not the plan I'd come up with.
You found
Here.
throw the small one out.
Plus his stupid, brightly colored rose cloak. So, so I get an extra die from trait,
Yep.
and I'm probably not going to use celebration wise for this. So that gives me 4 dice to use.
I don't know what are mouse funerals like. Are they celebratory?
At least we didn't die. We.
And I'm going to use a persona point for an extra die.
Okay. I'm going to say this is OB2 because they are in the heat of combat.
I really riled them up. I really pissed them off.
Call. 3 successes.
Okay. So you notice that one of the crows is less engaged in the combat than the other because Gearhart is really focusing down one.
Mm-hmm.
And you just get on all fours and just shoot right past it. And you manage to attract its attention, and it is now chasing you. It is flapping angrily after you.
Yes, follow me.
So you're still with the body.
Yep.
You're in a chase now,
Mm-hmm.
and you guys have another round of combat.
So can I roll something to hide the body or?
Yes.
So what would that be? Survivalist? Or would be laborer again?
Make a case for it.
I guess I can labor to put things over it or drag it in somewhere. Can I get some bonus for the hook and 9? Because that's got +1 die plus success for maneuvers in combat. But...
How are you using the hook and line to help hide it?
Because drag it more efficiently than dragging a whole
Is that what
body.
you're trying to do? You're trying to drag the body into the underbrush?
Yeah, drag it away from there.
Okay, then yeah, laborer with a gear bonus from the hook and line.
Okay. So that's 2 successes.
Okay, so you start moving it. You don't get it all the way in there, but you get it a goodly distance off the road.
Yep.
Close enough that another good roll and you'll get it. You'll get it in.
Great. Next round of
Back to the
combat.
combat. I have my actions.
Lore mouse it. Lore mouse it.
Why do I have a little 1 here?
That's
Oh,
it, probably
because you passed
pass
it once.
fails.
And I failed another time, so.
I've never failed to fight roll, so I also can't level it up anymore.
Oh, 2 successes.
But see, if you like hurt, you can lower one of your stats, and then you might have enough to bump it back up. So
Okay.
So crows always maneuver and then attack.
Oh, good to know.
How do you defeat maneuvers? Is there a trick?
Where's the paper? Oh.
Not specifically. Just kind of versus.
It's not like that. It's not like feint or whatever, where if they
No,
feint
it's not
you
feint.
attack.
Feint
it's
is
a
feint
space
is
jam.
unique in the sort of disable or get disabled.
Yeah.
Okay, so they maneuver and then attack, you said?
They always maneuver before they attack.
So it could be something, maneuver, attack. It could be maneuver, attack, and then something else.
Well, what if we defend and then attack? How many persona points do you got?
Oh yeah, that's right. We should be swapping the order. So
Oh,
we'll do that. We'll do that for this one.
All right,
It goes
so
Nicole,
Nicole.
then you, then Nicole.
Hey!
defend, attack, defend.
There we go. That solved our problem.
Defend, attack, defend?
Yeah.
I mean, okay.
You're going to be defending, then I'm going to attack, and you're going to be defending. We'll try to charge up our mana.
If I'm defending against a maneuver, though, how does that...
You
It's
roll
versus.
versus die.
Okay. And what dice would I be rolling to defend?
In a fight animal, you would roll lore or nature.
Nature.
Yeah. Make nature.
Try to find
And I'll help you fight.
And then they'll do feint, maneuver, attack, and we'll be screwed.
And then I'm gonna try to find more dice. There's one.
There's so many here then, Nicole.
Yeah, you can take from those.
No, she wants bigger ones.
Please, just here. Take some of these.
Okay.
I want those.
So they are maneuvering, attacking, and then defending.
Okay.
It's not a screw up.
So my nature is 5, so... Wait, we have minus dice right now, don't we?
No, that was
Oh.
only to your next action.
Okay, good.
Last time.
And you get one for me.
I got 2 successes. Do
Three.
6 count as
There's
2?
a 4.
Oh, there's a 4. 3 successes.
They got 3 as well. So you guys 0 out.
Good.
No fighting. Oh boy.
Double attack!
Yeah. Attack versus attack.
Oh boy!
Gearhart, can you do 3 damage so at least you tie this thing?
I don't know if I can. So I got 6. Nicole helps me for 1.
And plus 1 success.
And plus 1 success. So, hey! Do we have other d6s? Give me your d6s, Nicole.
I actually think you have better odds than them because they're just rolling 7 dice. I think 6 plus an automatic success is better.
Yeah.
By about half a success.
Oh yeah, the automatic success is huge.
They need to get only 1 success.
We're building Vampire 20 characters for the Exalted versus WAD game, and successes trump extra dice all day, every day.
See, they only need to get 1 success.
1 success, 2 successes.
Plus automatic, or just
Plus the automatic.
So 3?
No, 2 successes.
Including the automatic.
Ah, so they're down to 1, and we're dead.
No, they defended this. Oh, they attacked this turn.
Attacked.
All right, we lost.
Well,
So we compromise.
yeah, it's.
They wanted to drive us off?
They wanted to drive you off, so they succeed in their goal, but you get to take something from them, or introduce a condition, or
How about we take the
Make
mouse,
some offer.
right?
I mean, they already got the mouse.
Is that a separate
I'm
thing?
currently distracting one. You don't have them. Well, I guess you pulled them in, or is it currently in the
That's
process
right.
of?
You pulled one away, so I was going to reduce their disposition by 1 because of that, because they lost a team member.
Oh, so
we'll go 0-0, and you're in a chase with 1.
Yep.
So they succeed in chasing us away, and we succeed in taking their eye out, and that's it. So
Is that fair?
so the mouse is still there.
Well,
Yeah.
you have.
Well,
Wasn't that like a
separate thing.
separate combat? A
Yeah,
separate.
yes.
Yeah, you drag the mouse into the bushes. The current problem right now is he's being chased down by a crow, and he's a tiny baby boy who can't fight a crow.
I mean, 103.
Tiny baby boy with a harp of all things. You're
See-
Edgar from Final Fantasy IV. You can't fight a crow.
Gearhart plus 1 couldn't fight the crows.
Well, he's not trying to fight the crow, though. He's trying to run away from it.
Like a little mouse. Like Edgar from Final Fantasy IV. He had the runaway and cry option. It's true!
I don't know, Devin. I haven't played that.
It's basically Star Wars meets a soap opera. It's a really good Final Fantasy. Anyway, I want to rip out one of its eyes. Can I do that, please?
So, once the other crow is off your back, you manage to focus in and bash in its eye with a thing. But you are so heavily wounded that
I'm
you're
okay with that.
going to have to retreat.
I'm okay with that.
Okay.
I came out ahead in this.
You bash in its eye and it flies off in a rage.
Like, you're standing there covered in beak and claw wounds with, like, it all scratched
jelly.
up. Eye jelly on her. That mouse is over there dying. You're running away being hunted by a crow. And Garrett's like, I came out ahead.
So we'll go to the chase now. So you need to roll your disposition for that.
You call
Okay.
it.
I'll need some dice back.
Thank you.
Are any of those yellows the trick dice?
No, the white one is the trick line.
We also have yellows that are trick.
There are some trick dice that only go up to 3.
The crow's
Wait,
disposition
this
is 5.
Okay, crows is 5.
Scout
So-
plus nature?
Yeah, chase. You test your scout and add it to your nature.
And then roll those. I'm going to use a fate. Can you use
Oh no, what's your scout skill?
a 3?
So you roll 3 and then add that number to your nature, and that's your disposition.
So 3 is my disposition.
Womp womp.
Yeah, good luck.
This time, a flip on the script. You die instead of your Padawan.
That's fine.
Is it a flip on the script if I lose another son to the elements?
Is that what you call gross incompetence, mother?
Okay, I have my actions.
Okay.
And the goal is to catch you.
Okay. My goal is to murder this crow.
Whoa, let's not go crazy. If you go to murder, it goes to murder.
Oh, yeah, right.
That's why I only mutilate them so they can't get a mate.
And we're in a chase right now. Do you want to do a combat instead?
No, actually.
No.
I want to lead it to a bigger predator.
Okay.
Summon bigger fish?
Okay, so, for... Okay, let's see.
Can you... I guess you don't have the lure mouse, right? So you can't lure it now, or... can you? To figure out what they'll be doing?
Alright, so...
He can roll his lore, or he can do beginner's luck if he doesn't have that skill.
Ooh. Roll it.
What's beginner's luck again?
You can substitute your nature, but it prevents you from learning the skill.
I have a lore mouse too, so I guess we'll just roll that. Might as well.
Okay.
Nope. Nada.
Actually, you know what I have to do after this session tonight? I have to upload the new episode of Godbound. Don't let me forget.
The new episode?
Yeah, the one we did yesterday or whatever.
Okay.
That is so close, Devin.
I have to during a chase, attack, defend. Sorry, just checking up on things here. So I am going to feint, defend, and then feint.
Okay.
And you were, or
I am attacking, maneuvering, and attacking.
Oh yeah, we learned that the other time. They maneuver and attack.
okay. You played against an attack that I may not. Okay, so the attack just goes through then.
Yeah.
What time did you want to finish today?
No, I don't want to finish it anytime. It's all good.
So I got 3 successes.
Okay.
Well, team is dead.
So the chase is over very quickly. You manage to attract its attention. You attract it so well that as you skirt off down the road, it flies into the air, grabs you in its talons, and lifts you up into a tree.
Cool.
Oh. Do you want to die?
I don't know what to do from here. So,
Okay.
We'll go get you.
So you are still with the body.
Okay, so
You see this happen. You guys as well. Your crow flies off. You turn to see your patrol leader.
My son.
Swooped up. Your son.
Little baby boy.
Oh, I guess he's my brother-in-law.
So should I be rolling for the dragging of bodies or something?
Yeah, if that's what you're still doing.
Yeah, sure.
Little lost baby Renard.
I guess I'll
She yells. Audibly enough.
get my check-in for being short this time. Might as well cash it in. 2 successes.
Okay, you pull him off into the underbrush. You
Aha.
manage to toss some scrub over him.
Safe. Alright, I'll start hoofing it to the tree.
Okay.
So who has Persona and Fate points left over? What's a stockpile?
I do.
Alright, good.
I've got like 5 fate and 2 personas.
What's your hunting or fight?
My fight is 3 and so is my hunting.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay, cool.
Wait. When do you level up? Because
at the
Winter.
end,
At the end of the session, baby.
not even at the end of the session.
I mean level up skills. This is automatic or is it at the end of the session?
End of the session.
Yeah, it's after the player turn.
Okay.
All right, we have to get him back.
Yeah, so I think
Do we though? Just kidding. Yes.
that will be the end of the DM's turn.
All right.
And we'll go to the player turn.
So this is the social link part of it. Are we going socialize?
This is where you have checks and you can make things happen or test things.
Like this is a video game, so we're gonna do like mini games and level up our stats and get gear. Because I'm pretty sure there's one piece of gear we want up there in that tree.
Get my heart.
Yeah.
It's really rare.
So you can
Get the cloak.
spend checks to try and make that happen.
So everybody gets
Describe
one check,
something.
right?
Everyone gets 1 check automatically, and you get 1 extra for earning it.
For what? For what?
'Cause you
I
used to trade against yourself.
twice.
Twice.
So, yes. Uh-huh.
And you can't go concurrently.
Yeah. So you guys start, then I, then someone else, then I, then someone else, and then I again.
Well, wouldn't you start?
I couldn't.
Because then you could try, and then I'll be like, little baby boy, and then you could try again.
Yep. So how do we get him out of here?
I mean, we do have a mouse body over there.
yes.
Well,
We also have like a crow eye.
We don't have a crow's eye. I didn't scoop it
It got
out
smashed.
with a lemon baller. I'm not like a Batman villain like Condiment King. I don't scoop them.
can't you just climb down?
He's in the crow clutches.
Oh, right. I thought he was just in a tree. And I was like,
See,
He's currently eating my little mouse limb.
oh no.
You brought
well,
him up to a nest.
if it has babies there, they can call them hostage.
Crawl inside one of the baby's mouths.
Let them eat you?
Well, what's going to happen inside? You just hold your breath and start punching from the inside, and then roll the baby out of the nest, and its flesh will like protect you.
This got really
Like a
deep.
parachute.
Okay, so
You're really light. Falling won't hurt
so
that
what
much.
can we do to help this situation right here? Some checks would help this, or
Is this like a full-grown tree?
Yes.
Okay, because if it was a sapling, maybe I could like knock it over and kill the babies.
Well, like, it can support a crow's nest, so
I mean, birds' bones are light.
that's true.
so. Yeah, I don't even have an idea how would I start helping the situation because. What can you do here? Can we just roll something to try to help
My plan
Kevin?
is to dislodge the nest because it'll act as like a cushion for him.
I guess. I
So it's not the bird that shall kill me here. I see.
It's a betrayal.
Go inside one of the young.
I don't think that's how it works.
You know,
That way they can't pull you apart, and like that way the mom can't like chew you up and regurgitate you if you go inside one of the young and it chokes on you. Then you can hide inside and use its body as armor.
well, as mother to the
Fucking
child,
Jake-suit.
fly.
I'll get them really drunk with brewer. It's fine.
Jake suit. Yeah, his head will be poking out of the beak. The beak will be like his armored visor.
What if I quickly use a harvester to try harvest some food for it and some berries? Try to, I don't know.
I mean,
Have
yeah.
some
Set up a Gordon
Send me a
Ramsay
care
store.
package.
You're gonna send him a fruit basket.
Boston birds.
You're gonna send him a fruit basket to the crow. It's like, congratulations on your catch.
again, I have no idea how I can help here.
You're gonna be digging a grave and getting a rose arrangement for him.
You could try and lure the bird away and give him a chance to escape. That's a good strategy.
Sure. I'll use harvester for that.
Okay.
Success.
I have a plan.
That's one of my checks.
So I do have a plan. We have rope. It's gonna be great.
So you gather berries and set them out in the middle of the road.
Yeah.
And you can see that it attracts the attention of the crow. It's looking at
Yes.
it. So who's going next for their check?
So he's gonna attract the crow. Is the crow
Yeah.
attracted?
Yes.
All right. The crow is visibly attracted.
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna tell you my plan and not try to make it a surprise. My plan is to take the rope. I'm gonna run out to where the little baby boy is. The crow's gonna come down, and I'm gonna act dead, and the crow's gonna come down and pick me up. I'm gonna be totally lit, and while it's picking me up, and it has me in its talons, I'm gonna tie the rope around one of its talons. And then it drops around the nest, I'm gonna tie the other end around the nest. And then when it flies off again, it'll pull its nest out of the trees, killing all its young, and then I'll hug my son, and I'll cushion the impact down into the soft underbrush below.
You know what? Taking care of future generations of predators, I mean...
I thought your plan was going to be to run out and cut Peter's character's Achilles heel.
Little baby Ritter! So Tyler, this is Gearhart's plan. The wheels were turning. She started doing math in her head, like that woman doing calculus. I don't care if the crow picks me up and hurts me. All I need to do is two things: tie a rope around its foot, tie a rope around the nest, and then when it takes off again, it'll just fuck up its entire life.
Is that how physics work? I don't know if that's how physics work.
Yeah, it'll pull the nest apart and all the babies will fucking die.
And then it'll be freaked out and have to go rescue its babies. And then I'll just hug you and we'll fall gently into the underbrush.
Yeah, why don't you just go to get to the nest with the crow and just kill the babies?
I don't know if I can climb that fast, but I can definitely get a free
if it
ride
takes you to
flying.
the thing. Hello, son.
Because if it puts its claws into me, I might go into sepsis or whatever because I'll have talons in my body.
How did we ever know that there were eggs?
There are no babies.
I ate them. I mean,
Are there no eggs either?
Well then,
No.
crows-
It's the wrong kind
You know.
of season.
Oh,
Oh,
I didn't
no.
have a net.
also, male
Crows
crows.
live in nests? I didn't
Yep.
realize.
No, I guess they don't.
No, for some reason I didn't think that crows actually lived in nests. I
think they
thought they
kinda
only
do.
used it for babies.
I thought they just smoked on subways.
This crow is special.
curl out and pretend to be an egg. Just kidding.
Yeah, they hang out in big murder flocks.
They do hang out in murders.
Yeah. Well,
They have to lay their
it
eggs
found
somewhere.
the
Yeah,
nest.
not in this season though. It's autumn.
All right. There's one problem. No, because it'll still land and try to eat me, and then like when it tries to fly away, it'll take the nest with it.
Oh.
So where in this do you want to make a roll? And what roll do you want to make?
That's
I'm
a
going
good
to roll
question.
nature because against my nature.
How am I going to get it to fly away?
And when the winter comes, the geek sheds her skin and becomes human. For having the nature so much.
Okay. I'm just thinking the mechanics of this. It's like, okay, no. Revision. All right. It picks me up, brings me to the nest. There are no babies. I then tie the rope around part of the branch, like while I'm just lying down. And then when I grab my son and throw ourselves off the tree, it will be tied to its little nest. It'll eventually be able to get it off of its beak because crows aren't stupid. Mm-hmm. But we'll be able to scuttle away while it's like caw, trying to get at us. But the end part of that is we will be throwing ourselves out of that tree.
I mean, there's so many feathers around here. I could just parachute out.
What are you, Icarus? Don't fly close to the sun, baby boy. Just stay close to mama. Never leave home.
He just kind of puts his head inside the crow's beak. It just climbed down. It's his way.
So what is the roll that you're making?
Fight. It sounds like it'd be nature. Because I'm acting like food.
I mean, this is like suicide. I don't think that's mouse nature.
Completely against your nature.
I mean, we're not-
that's my son, so I'm doing the mother instinct.
I
Let
think
it
you
die?
can go out and get picked up by it, no problem. Because
All
it's
right.
going to grab you for food.
Then what's
Labor
the part?
effort.
The difficult part is probably going to be tying the rope around it and then to the branch.
All right, which one do I have to roll for? Because I can probably tie a rope
Labor?
around it while we're flying. It's not like it's going to stop me. It's flying.
So
It'll say it's my tail wrapping around
What
it.
skills you have?
Weaver, laborer, survivalist, scout, pathfinder, miner.
You know what? Weaver.
Weaver and
Weaver? Can you use Weaver?
okay, laborer is 3, and I'm really good at tying knots like a sea captain.
Okay. So
So the little thing goes, get some berries. The gearhead comes, smothers the berries over.
It just rolls around in it.
do an OB2 test to tie the knots.
Okay, so I get 3 dice. And he's aiding me because he gave me berries to smother myself in.
Okay.
How's that?
I know I should have asked, but I'm just going to say instead.
So 4 dice.
Hello, mother.
Do I get an equipment bonus?
No.
I have nothing left.
Are you
Don't
okay?
worry, it's going to pick me up automatically. If I don't tie the ropes, we'll still be in the nest.
Peter's having a hard time drinking.
Peter's spitting up his drink. Got his Achilles tendon. Here, take this one. Look, plan B, if this doesn't work with your next check, is to bring up the dead mouse and use that as bait. The crows are going to be like, oh my god, look at all these bites.
The mouse isn't dead.
I mean, that's not what we're going to tell the Mouseguard.
I mean, I do have a knife.
Can you imagine the weasels watching this being like, what is happening? Little baby boy!
We don't need to kill them. They'll kill themselves.
Now see, we want those, because then they'll want to, jump into our mouths.
And then I'll use weasel wise. Alright, here we go. Don't fail me now, dice.
Please, for the love of God.
5 and 5!
You got it.
Alright, so so the crow picks up with its talons, and I'm just like, carpenter's knot.
Yeah, so you tie the knot, and then Gearheart gets dropped off next to you with a rope in her hands that she ties to a branch. The other end of the rope is tied to the bird.
Renard kind of looks at this plan, puts 2 and 2 together because he knows his mother.
Because I'm going to walk up to you with a hugging motion.
Hello, mother.
Shh, little baby boy. Little sweet baby boy in his bundle. And I will bear hug you, and then I will roll my massive body with nest, trying to flip the nest like a kiddie pool. Off the
Oh my
tree.
god. Oh my
You're gonna
god.
get impaled on the twigs!
Okay.
I was going to get impaled one way or the other.
We need to go back to Peter for his next check.
How can I help cushion them?
Put up some berries as cushioning. Berry, does it hurt? Dig me a grave, Peter.
Yeah, is there like a lot of feathers around and stuff? Can I,
Why
As
are
we're
you killing
falling.
his mother?
I guess I could do some
Stroking your head,
weaver
making
to
shushy noises.
make sort of cushioning area for them to fall. I don't know. Gather some, underbrush.
I'm
pile it all.
survivalist. Can I use that to
Yeah.
something.
I have it as well.
Aren't
so.
you wearing heavy armor?
No, I'm wearing a cloak and I'm
Oh,
big.
thank God. Okay.
We're mice.
We don't have heavy armor.
We're not fucking 3 Nausians by the Domjot wheel wearing Klingon plate mail.
Why am I picturing you in like heavy plate?
Yeah, you can both do that. You can use your check for that, and you can use your check for that as well, and you guys can add your successes together.
Like, I'm trying to aim for the soft underbrush. There
Nothing.
is the soft underbrush.
Can I use
Brush is famously unsoft. It's autumn. There should be leaf piles.
special things?
It's early autumn.
There could be early leaf piles. Premature leaves.
You have acorns.
Can I use these things?
Yes.
Persona fate points? How do I use
No.
these guys?
You use a persona point to add your nature.
I'm a full nature?
Yes.
Oh, I'm doing that. Fuck.
I know, right?
Fuck. So
Fuck.
this and then another die. 1, 2, 3. 3 successes. How many did you get?
Nothing.
Oh, fuck.
So 3 successes is decent.
Yep.
I'm just saying, like.
We were just keep comparing to my 15 dice pools.
Also, it's just funny because like your character's not having a good time this session.
No.
You keep fucking up.
Failing that gives you XP.
Yeah. Again, in this system, you want to fuck up because that gives you fail checks.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And I say as we start falling out of the tree. Ooh, I
See?
got a pass on that knot roll for a laborer.
Yeah.
So to you.
Okay, so before we fall, I'm going to use Weather Watcher and be like, okay, Mother, not now, not now, not now. Wait till the wind. And I'm trying to wait for the wind to be like at its, like if there's a strong gust.
Well, yeah, you grab the bottom part of her cloak so that it'll parachute you guys.
That is
small
not
enough.
going to work. I'm massive. And I have a big fucking axe.
She's like the tick, you know, that falls straight on there.
I might have left the axe behind, actually. Because
Probably,
remember
yeah.
the dead mouse.
Hammer.
Yeah.
I actually don't know other than that.
No, the weather thing was great. That was perfect. The wind will help stop the nest that's falling that we're inside of from like fucking up.
Oh, right, we're in a nest. You pushed the entire nest over, didn't you?
Yeah, I fucking rolled it.
Okay, so yeah, I'm like, I wait until like the wind is at its strongest before instructing her to push the entire nest over, I guess, since we're doing this plan. Is that alright?
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna use all my persona points for this. I have 3 left, so good luck everybody else.
Use a nature for a die.
I'll
Tap
say
it
it's OB2.
and tap nature? Is that how that works?
Yeah. Yeah, your nature dice. Your 3 nature dice.
Okay.
What's in mouse nature to not die from a fall? Mice fall all the
Escaping,
time.
actually. Mouse nature is used for escaping, so...
Mice fall all the time. Fall all the time. And they're pretty much fine.
1, 2, 3, 4 successes.
Okay. So you managed to catch a perfect gust of wind, and you guys roll the nest. The crow kind of caws into the air, and you plummet, not so gracefully, but onto a bed of leaves and underbrush that Gwen has assembled for you together.
I know it's like
and
a
you
YouTube-
manage to not die from it.
Do we take any serious injuries?
No.
Yes.
I'll hold my bones.
Okay, what should I do for my last?
I know it's just a YouTube video of a mouse falling out of like a small tree branch, but in my mind it's the drop from the new Godzilla movie where they're dropping through the clouds.
So what can I roll to help us get out of this situation? Maybe with that
You should hide.
semi-dead mouse. Yeah, scouts or pathfinder, something to.
Scout or Pathfinder to find a quick exit that you guys can all take.
Also, did the bird hurt himself because he tried to fly away really quick to get us, and then it hurt his leg because he was actually tied
I
to
think
the
the
tree?
bird is irrelevant.
If you guys aren't injured, the crow's not injured either.
Yeah.
So
Success.
he is tied.
It'd be really funny if he broke his little bird leg.
Nah, it'll untie. It'll be fine. It's not going to go at full fucking speed, and they weigh it a little less, so it's not going to like go so fast he snaps his leg off.
Okay, so as you guys stumble out of the underbrush, Finn has located a hasty path that you can beat out of here.
The fucking merchant saw all of this.
Yes.
Please, don't ever do that again.
Which part?
Just makes an motion to everything. Also,
Little baby Renard. Little baby Ray Ray. I'm holding you. With my My large paws.
Please go pick up the mouse that was injured, and we will go away now. There are apparently weasels somewhere. We should get him unconscious so that we can ask him where they are. And maybe rest a little bit. That was really stressful.
I'm bleeding from the crow attack.
Renard's just kind of staring dead-eyed ahead because that was a absolute nightmare.
Your mom came from the sky and got you out of it.
She brought me into this world. She can.
I was there when you were born, Ron, and I'll be there when you die. That's Ron's first wife, by the way, in the Parks and Rec. That's a line from her.
Yeah.
She was a candy stripper at the hospital when he was born.
Candy striper.
Yeah, candy striper.
You said stripper.
I didn't.
Let's go. Yes.
Now I'll pick up the unconscious mouse and we'll hustle.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, so you guys managed to get back to the Great Merchant.
We have to go.
Yeah, you're telling me.
You okay, Ray? Little Ray? You okay?
Yes. Thank you, everyone. That was very excellent teamwork. I'm gonna tend to these wounds. Everyone else, just keep an eye out.
Keep an eye out for weasels.
Yes.
She says, picking up her hammer a little.
Yes, we may have an issue.
So you guys are moving back down along the road?
Yep.
Maybe we shouldn't go on the road because weasels.
What if bandits attack?
Once we get this guy conscious again, we can figure out what happened. But hey, could we tell what direction it looked like he was coming from?
He was heading away from Spruce Duck.
Oh,
He was coming towards you guys.
No.
So he was probably shot the direction we're going. So we probably shouldn't be on the road.
Unless he got shot and was trying to head back home.
No, maybe veer into the underbrush.
What's this guy dressed like? Is he like a merchant? Is he a scout?
He has a belt and a dagger.
Adventure.
Mice don't really wear a lot, so...
Yeah.
Cloak and a weapon.
If you're a Mouseguard. Well, we can always rest for the night and tend to this person.
I mean, if there's weasels, then I'm just saying we probably don't want to be out here for long.
Yeah.
I don't have any input on this. I already did all the cool things I can do.
How far are we from the nearest town?
Maybe a day and a half.
Ooh, yikes.
It's really 40.
So this guy's stabilized, right? He's not at...
Yeah, he's not about to knock off.
Okay. Perhaps we should camp then and rest up. No fire. Oh wait, it's autumn. Well, we should be fine.
Just huddle together.
You could make a burrow.
No,
in the
yes.
underbrush.
That's probably a good idea, actually. Yeah, we'll make a burrow, we'll stay there for the night, and then we'll do a forced march tomorrow and finish the journey.
Great.
Alright.
All right.
Okay. So you guys managed to find a pile of brush in sort of the hollow of a tree that you burrow into and set up a little bit of a camp. The night passes uneventfully. Close to morning, the injured mouse wakes up. Says, "Oh, Mouseguard! Thank God! I thought I was done for."
What happened to you?
I'm coming from Spruce Tuck. We're under attack by a band of weasels.
Oh.
They've been encircling us, picking people off. I was picked to be one of the runners to head out and try and find Mouseguard to come to our aid.
You succeeded in your mission.
We found you on the side of the road. Took you off of it.
Yeah, there was a weasel who was chasing me, shot me, and then I passed out on the road.
Did you see its face?
No.
Well, you're lucky to be alive. We should bring you back to Spruce Tuck. How was there a head count? Do you know how many weasels there are? Is it a small war band?
Is it besieged or? How bad are we talking about here?
It's a small band. I think it's a scouting party, but they've been encircling Spruce Tuck and picking off anyone who goes outside.
Should we head back where we came from to get reinforcements? Or?
There are no reinforcements in the last town. No one that they could spare. No one that they'd be willing to spare. If we get into town, we can rally up a defense force.
Yeah, I guess.
Weasels are most active at night, yes?
Wait, weasel eyes, yes?
No.
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 They're crepuscular.
Do most guys have this like way of marking things for, I don't know, like just marking the road, saying, hey, there are weasels this way or whatever, in case we don't make it back.
There are
Weasels are
secret symbols.
crepuscular.
Sorry?
Your heart said that.
Yeah, there are secret symbols and stuff that you can use as a sign to other Mouseguard.
Yeah, so probably we'll leave that in case we don't make it, I guess.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
That's prudent.
We should try to creep in by night then.
Broad daylight, middle of the night, not crepuscular hours.
Middle of the night's better. We blend in more.
Although weasels are intelligent animals in this setting, the same way that mice are. So they're not restricted to like predator cycles.
Oh,
Like,
I thought they
would-
kind of kept to their nature regardless.
I mean, we kind of keep to their nature, but we just bungee jumped off a crow nest.
So you would expect weasels to do things like have patrols and guards, and go in shifts.
Well, either way, we have to reach town, so...
Do mice have sewers?
It depends on the city.
Does Spruce Tuck have sewers?
It's the chemist city. They have a lot of runoff.
So I suppose they would have a sewer system.
Let's try sneaking through the sewers.
Like bears.
Yeah, sure.
Vampire-sized. Well, woo-wee. Let's go.
Right? Sound like a good idea?
Yeah. Yeah.
So Lennox kind of raises her hand and says, I know you guys are good at sneaking and scouting and guerrilla warfare and all that, being Mouseguard, but me and the beetles in the wagon are not exactly inconspicuous.
We may be required to build another burrow for you to stay in for a short period while we deal with the issue in Spruce Tuck.
How much food could possibly be left? Like on the wagon?
In the wagon? Well, I mean, you guys haven't been eating it.
A relief mission.
I know, like, no, we haven't eaten, but how much is left? Is it a lot?
A
Too much to
decent
carry?
amount. You could break it out and carry it yourselves.
Yeah, we could, like, even distribute the food, bury the wagon, take the beetle with us, and go through the sewers.
Or we could tell the guy, hey, like, does he need to be here? Because we'll tell him, hey, take yourself, the beetle, and the wounded back to the other town. We'll go by ourselves to complete the mission.
I mean, there's a
But then-
specific reason we are escorting them that would leave them vulnerable and on their own.
How close is the other town we just came from, though?
3 days.
Okay, yeah, that's way too far for him to go
Yeah.
alone.
I would rather travel on the road alone than go up against weasels.
Yeah, but they might be patrolling the roads and stuff leading to Spruce Tuck, too, to pick off the messengers that they were
Plus,
sending.
it's crow season.
That's true.
So yeah, maybe just dig a burrow and wait this out. If we try to bring the food in through the sewers, the food might get ruined, and then it defeats the whole purpose.
Well, it's bundled up nicely.
We'll have to maybe.
Spruce Tuck is a mouse city that is like built into the trunk of a tree way high up. And most of it has like lifts and pulleys
Oh, neat.
that go up and down. And the sewers would be probably carved through the tree and come down out at the base of it.
That'd be very difficult to climb. Then I didn't realize it was like that.
I mean, if you're really big, you just go shoulder to shoulder. Just
I mean, once we're at the tree, I don't think it's that bad. And as I know, the weasel will be picking us up as we're climbing the tree.
Exactly.
in the broad
that's what they
daylight.
do. They have bows and arrows.
Woo-wee.
I'd say we don't bother trying to smuggle it in until we find out what the situation is and deal with it.
Yeah.
Leave it somewhere safe and guarded outside of the town limits.
Well, if you guys are only going to be a day or two, I can just hold up here.
Oh yeah, we do have a burrow here.
Yeah.
We'll send a runner back to retrieve you once we find a break in this siege.
Okay, I'll just sit tight with the supplies.
It's a shame we don't have
Guns.
ways to send messages quicker.
You people don't know what the fuck's about to happen.
I mean, take some bees or something.
Yeah, mice use carrier insects for delivering messages.
Oh, then, yeah. Can we...
So if we get to town and find one, we'll send it back here.
They're probably trying to pick them off, but...
See, when you said they have bees, I'm like, yeah, and I just imagine Gearhart with like 2 bees taped to her with stingers out, like going in to start fist fighting weasels.
This session is going places.
And then she has one taped to her back that flies like a mech on her.
So yeah, that's what we'll do.
Sneak.
We'll leave them here and try to head in.
Okay. So how are you going about that? What is your... I meant, you're still a day and a half out from Spruce Tuck.
Hmm.
Are you still going to head along the road? Are you going to cut through the forest? Who's going out ahead? Are you going to like force march it and try and get it all done at once? Or are you going to take the break?
Given that there's going to be forces near the town, we should probably take breaks and not arrive exhausted.
And bleeding.
That's definitely a good idea.
This might not be the last session.
I don't think it will be.
No, I think we got more to do.
It's a whole siege happening.
Woo-wee.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, yeah, we should rest.
Okay. Well, I mean, you guys just got a whole night's rest.
Are we good?
Yeah, you don't have any conditions.
Hey.
I haven't given any out.
Hey.
Let's go.
Alright. We can work with that.
I just want to know who is taking the lead.
I would scout 4. I can do
Yeah,
it.
let's let the scout do it.
Any helps, you guys? And I think.
I have Pathfinder. Can I aid him with
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, you can aid him with that.
Okay, so it gets +1 die, right?
Yep.
Yeah, you two
Survivalist.
Ooh.
Okay, weasels are pretty tricky to get by, so this
Weasel
is
wise.
B2. Yeah,
Weasel
you
wise.
can, you can help with your weasel wise. Because
Weasel
you're
wise.
specifically avoiding weasels.
Yeah. How do I do that? Do I just give him a die?
Yeah, just give
2 successes.
Okay, so you make it.
Huzzah.
You guys are stealthily crawling through the forest. Finn is out ahead, and you are moving behind him, navigating the best path, kind of creating a bit of a road for people to go through. You're sticking to cover wherever possible, and you slowly inch your way towards Spruce Tuck. When you get close there, as you're out patrolling, you come across a trail of a weasel.
Oh no.
It looks like there's a patrol in this area. It recently went by.
Does it seem like a commonly used trail?
Doesn't look that way. But, maybe they're changing things up.
I mean, do they patrol back and forth along it?
Yes. Yes.
Excellent. Let's set up traps.
Yeah.
Let's set up Gearhart.
Okay.
I was gonna say, dig a hole with like leaves and stuff over it. And instead of putting spikes below, put me. So when the weasel walks over, I grab it, I drag it down to the hole, screaming. The other weasels run.
Pop an eye out and leave it out.
We haven't time to fight them, but if we can harry them in their patrols, I believe that would be wise.
So what do you do?
How quickly could we build a... You're like a miner, right?
I am a miner.
Yeah, so you could dig a pit pretty quickly.
And then cover it with leaves and shit.
Yeah, even if it's just a small one that they trip into and fill it with sticks.
Yeah, sticks that we cover in shit, so the wounds get infected.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
That's exactly what Garrett says. Yeah, sticks covered in shit, so their wounds get infected and they die in sepsis, and they have to spend and their friends have to spend a lot of resources trying to nurse them back to health over a few days as they bleed out. Weasel War, she says, looking at all of you. Weasel War.
Jeez, kids, can we lighten up a little?
I guess I'll add survivalist to this.
I will start mining a hole in the path.
That's laborer probably for you.
I have miner.
Minor.
All right, make a roll.
Oh, I have to roll? I'm using labor.
I want to.
I refuse to fuck up making a hole.
I want to find something that I can rub on the sticks that we're going to use for the trap to
Poison
make
mushrooms.
this.
Healer?
Yeah.
You know?
Okay.
Oh.
Do you have lore or herbalist or something
I have
like that?
brewer and harvester.
Harvester would work.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah, that's exactly what you do. See, my original plan to trap this place, but not make it obvious, would be to leave, like, nuts and berries at the side of the road that are super poisonous.
Okay. So Obi-Wan for both of you. What are you doing?
Anyone want to hate me?
Hmm?
Anyone want to hate me?
How would I?
Survivalist, scout.
Survivalist, you could be making the sticks.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, sure.
And I succeeded.
Okay.
Don't fuck up, Gearheart.
I guess I'll roll some
Oh my
weaver too.
god. 5 and a 6.
2 successes.
You're gonna make the canopy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ah, we're all helping.
Success.
Okay, so you guys managed to bang this out pretty quickly. You distribute labor, you dig the hole really fast, you sharpen a bunch of sticks,
Yep.
you weave the canopy, and you find some poisonous herbs that you can rub all over it. And you get your little
And animal drops.
steak pit together.
Do
So just shit over it yourself.
Just mix it all up.
weasels know about like the Mouseguard, right? Like they understand them as
Oh
enemies.
yeah, they definitely do.
Do they fear them at all, or is it more of a?
Damn that.
Weasels don't really fear mice. They see them as like a slave race.
On the my plan, like what I was gonna do after right before we finish it, is on the inside of the pit. I was gonna make a drawing of like a crude drawing of a weasel with an X over its eye. I did that a lot more.
Kilroy was
I
here.
mean,
Yeah.
they definitely recognize that like among the mice, the Mouseguard is their main opposition. But I wouldn't say fear.
Okay. What does it seem like they go back and forth along this path, or does it seem like they go in one specific direction, like in a circle? I want to draw the or carve, like you're going to carve that skull on the one side. I'm going to carve the Mouseguard symbol in the other, so whoever falls in is going to be looking at that as they sink on the spikes.
Oh yeah.
Ah,
When you
Weasels
investigate
are
this
weasels.
pit later to scout us, they'll be like, "Oh, you kidding me?"
There we go.
graffiti the shit out of this. Okay.
You got to use mind fighting too.
An excellent point.
Makes them stupid. Makes them angry.
Excellent job, everyone.
Okay, so you have your pit together.
Mm-hmm.
And then I assume you
Hoof it.
Yeah.
all hide, hoof it, get out of there.
Yeah,
should
we're,
leave.
I'll
this
do
isn't
it.
an ambush point. This is we're just leaving this behind to harry them, kind of thing.
Okay, which direction are you heading in? Towards Spruce Top?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
towards the sewers, so we can get them through those.
If we go inside the tree, we can't be arrowed.
Okay, make me another scout.
I mean, it's gonna take a few months.
What will take a few months?
Make me another
Oh,
scout.
2 successes.
Okay. So you guys go back through the underbrush. You're crawling forward. It's now getting to be kind of dusky out, and you can see the glimmer of campfires at the base of Spruce Tuck.
Yay. We're almost there.
See, crepuscular.
You keep using that word.
It's the word.
But the bird.
That's what it means.
Okay, yeah. So, what now?
There is a certain type of material, like just naturally found, where if you throw it into a fire, it kind of makes flames
Pine
go
cones.
everywhere. Pine cones.
Birch bark, pine cones, dry nettles, like in fall.
It's like a pine cone,
What
guys.
if we compact them down and then toss it into one of their fires using a sling?
Yeah.
That might create enough of a distraction that.
These are just mice out camping. They're like, there's a fire up there, it's like, mother, why? And then like, boom, 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 boom. Hammer.
Oh.
Okay. Is that your plan?
Yep.
We should get proof of life first.
I mean, someone's had that fire. That's clearly a sign of life.
Always check for bears.
Are there banners about? Anything that would indicate weasels?
How big is the fire?
Do you go closer?
One of us goes closer.
Fine, I don't know. Let's count. Yes.
All right, I'm gonna give you a die bonus with my weasel wise by giving you advice on how to avoid their field of vision. It's like their eyes are like this, so you gotta kind of like that.
2 successes.
Okay. So you detach from the party and crawl through the trees.
Yep.
There's a bit of a clearing around where Spruce Duck is that the mice have cleared out. And you can see there's a campfire at the bottom of the main lift. And there are 2 tents. There seem to be 6 weasels who are clustered around it.
You feel they wouldn't be close to the tree because then you could just like drop big things down on them, but stupid weasels, they're not so smart.
It's a giant fucking tree. It's like I'm gonna drop boiling oil on them. It's gonna be like this: boiling oil, then the wind. Away.
One of the weasels is larger than the other ones and a bit more ornately dressed.
Their
It's
faces.
got a large scimitar. and
Oh yeah, they
it
have really
has
cool outfits.
one eye.
Oh shit.
Hey, Gearhan, one of your friends is here.
Don't joke like that. This is War Kid.
Christ.
Does she just take out one eye all the time, or does just like the next time she meets
One.
them, she takes out the other eye?
Oh, I just kill them the next time if I can. I'm always trying to kill them.
That's fair.
Or Gearhart's battle tactics, which anyone who's met her, like people who fought in war with her, were take out an eye because that demoralizes them with mind fighting, or hurt them so bad but leave them alive so their friends have to take them back and spend time nursing them back to health and watch them die in front of them of their injuries, which will eat up resources and hurt them more.
Goodness.
I don't try to kill them on the battlefield. That takes too much time. But if you hurt them on the inside enough, and in the heart, you have to hurt them in the brain and the heart. That's how you win wars.
Stop.
So we definitely don't want to get in combat with these guys. We don't want to fight them. We just want to distract them so we can get into town where it's defensible and where we can get a militia going.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, you notice as you're scouting that they are at the main lift, but there are a series of lifts and pulleys around Spruce Duck. They've all been, like, pulled up,
Yeah.
but the chains and stuff are still there.
Weasels are long, so they have better reach.
Well,
They
so,
are.
so either we signal the town to let one lift down, or we just climb around.
No,
We don't wanna
not be
create-
doing that.
We don't want to create a weakness to their defense.
Worst case scenario, I throw somebody up to the lift.
Well, it was like, oh no, the weasels are up. Okay, cut the
My character
ropes.
has that concern look.
And Nicole's character's just looking afraid.
Like, no.
Worst case scenario, I throw you as hard as I can onto the lift.
Okay.
Okay.
If they were under the lift, we could just make it go down and crush them all.
Fucking elevator.
Again, I mean, if it's like a lift just suspended out in the middle of nowhere, if the weasels get in, you just lift it up and then cut it.
I suppose we want to be careful with the fires as well, so we don't set fire to this.
It's a big
base-
tree. It's
Yeah.
not going to catch fire like that.
You never know.
The
Like
amount of
really-
chemicals here.
Trees are pretty good at not catching fire. They're only really bad at catching fire because we keep fucking with them as people. And we're people-sized.
But there's sewers leading up into the town proper, right? So can we access those from the base of the tree? Like, are they small enough that we could fit in, but weasels couldn't?
Well, just to put my input in, if there's liquid going down those sewers, it's going to erode part of the ground, so there might be like ground access. Like dirt access, because it'll erode the dirt out of the way.
They are too small for weasels, which is why none of the weasels have gone up.
Are they too
but
small
they're
for
also
me?
probably too small for you.
Not necessarily too small
Oh, right,
for
you're
me.
huge.
I am so big.
Oh, yeah, if you got up there, you could
I'm too like small.
get the situation in hand. Or not in hand, but you could figure out what it is. Exactly.
You could get in there, get up, let a lift down, then we could lift it. No, we don't want the lift down.
A rope, though. You could lower a rope. That way, if they try to follow us, we can just cut it.
I mean, there has to be a reason the weasels haven't thrown a rope onto one of the lifts, like with a hook or whatever, and tried to climb their way up to the lift. Obviously,
Well,
there's something
like
stopping that.
Peter said, if they go up, if they climb up the lifts, or if they climb up with ropes, people will just drop things on them.
Yeah. So we're just, all the lifts just lifted them up, so they're not like just dangling somewhere.
They won't be able to do that if we're up there, though. We'll be in the way.
Yeah, we can just cut the rope behind us, though, if they're trying to follow us.
Yeah, but they can probably use the scaffolding. I'm imagining there's like a scaffold because it's a shaft.
They might just,
Or is it just
No,
a-
they're like on pulleys.
Oh.
they're just hanging by itself.
Wait, well, if it's a pulley, then it has a counterweight. Couldn't they cut the rope then and drop us? Right?
I mean,
No.
I'm not in.
there might be the
But
whole
elevators
system
require
on top to like
a counterweight.
Yeah.
So, like, if we're climbing up the rope, they're like, oh, we'll cut the counterweight. And it's
I
like,
assume there's like a crank at the top or something.
okay.
Yeah.
Because if the counterweight was down here, they would have probably already cut that.
Also, I assume we're going to be really sneaky about this and not let them know we're climbing up. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, so probably I should just go up the pipe and tell people, hey, the reinforcements are coming, just lower it, I don't know, sunset or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you get whoever should probably try to sneak up the sewer,
Yep.
which is you three. And I can probably just hide in the underbrush.
One of us is very small. I can probably fit.
Yep. I am
Y'all
small.
can fit.
Yeah, but it's a sewer.
Well, I've been covered in Neo Wars before, fucking purpose.
So what's the plan?
I'm going to sneak up the pipe and tell people when to lower one of the lifts to get everybody else with the food up.
So, no, with the food. We don't want to do that yet.
You definitely don't have to.
Oh, did we bring the food with us?
No, we did
No.
it.
Okay.
With the guy.
Sure.
We just want to get us up.
Yeah.
So that's the plan.
Okay. So scout around to the back.
Fine. Scout, I'll add extra die for being an independent mouse from Copperwood or whatever. 2 successes.
Okay. So you sally around. The area between the forest and spruce tuck is cleared, but it's still pretty tall grass. And you manage to weave through, especially with your small stature, and get to the bottom and reach one of the sewer grates.
Perfect. So I guess I'll use my knife to jiggle it up and climb up.
Okay. You pry it open and give me a labor to climb.
I got success.
Okay. So it is a long, slick climb up the sewer. You almost lose your grasp a couple times, but manage to persevere and eventually poke your head up into an alchemical laboratory in Spruce Tuck.
Great. Well, it's mostly I'll clean myself up and try to find someone in charge.
Sure, there's a couple people working there, and one of them turns and almost drops a beaker. And goes, "Oh, where did you come from?"
I came from the sewer. I'm the Mouseguard. We're here to help you guys. And we need to arrange a pickup for the rest of my party.
Well, let's get you to the mayor.
Yeah, let's.
Oh, right. You don't have a cloak. So
Yeah.
they have nothing
I'm
to...
a small paw. Or
Yeah, it's
Tinder paw.
I should have put my cloak on you. It's like, oh my god, it's a spy. A tiny spy.
A tiny weasel. I'm a race traitor.
Jesus.
Okay.
So he takes you through Spruce Tuck, and introduces you to the mayor, who's a large reddish-furred mouse. He's up on the parapet, looking down, staring at the campfire of weasels.
Hello, sir.
Hello. So you're allegedly Mouseguard?
Well, I'm sorry. Yes, I'm a tender paw, and and the rest of my party is down there, and they would like a lift to get up because they're not small enough to go up the grating like I did.
What mouse isn't small enough to go up the grating that you did? What mouse? Sorry. Wow, that was suspicious. You little brainwashed war orphan.
I'm 15.
You child soldier.
But if we lower a lift, the weasels will just swarm it. I mean, how do we send down a lift for your party without sending a lift down for the weasels as well?
Well, if the weasels get on, you just cut the ropes, I guess. And I think we arranged that they'd be expecting a lift at what? Sunrise, sunset, whatever, midnight, whatever.
You could probably just throw down a rope even.
Or a rope, or anything really.
We can toss down a rope, but if weasels get on it, we're going to cut it.
Yeah, that's what we were
Regardless of who's
expecting.
on there.
That's what we were expecting.
All right, is there like a signal, or are they just waiting?
Yeah, there's a signal, I guess. Like, and I'll go to one of the branches and I'll twirl something in a way that's indicating Mouseguard communication. Probably there's something. I don't know.
Okay. Well, he gestures to one of the town constables who goes and gets an extremely long rope and starts lowering it down the back side of the tree.
Yep.
All right. Who's fastest? What is?
Out of all of us?
Yeah.
How do you judge fastness?
Just
Do you have a
Figure
skill?
it out.
That's
Health? That's your physical.
You just declare who's faster.
Yeah,
between the
just
two.
decide.
Who works out more.
Between me and
You're
Between
probably
the
I'm
harness
probably
scout,
faster.
behind the harness scout, and the bard.
yeah, exactly. I'm probably faster than you then.
Yeah, we should probably go up one at a time. So, like,
So the last one going up gets attacked by weasels.
I was gonna say Gerhardt should actually go last because she can defend everything better.
Yeah. No, yeah, that's how it's gonna go.
Plus, also you're the heaviest. So.
I mean, there was someone like probably police on top. Be like, you all three get on, and they could start pulling the rope up. But probably they wouldn't set something like that up. I
Okay,
don't know.
so you guys go in order. As each person goes up, do an OB2 nature roll to be stealthy and silent.
Do it.
I got 3 successes. Hooray!
I'm gonna spend a fate point
Haha.
to reroll my 6. Nope. I got
One
1.
Okay, so you scoot up the rope just fine. You head up afterwards, but as you are looking out, you notice that one of the weasels has detached from the camp and is peering off at you guys.
Are these two up safely?
She's up safely. He's kind of like halfway up.
Oh boy!
There we go. All right. So he's coming this way.
No, he's just looking over.
Does he see us yet?
I mean,
Does he have that look in his eye?
you can't tell because the campfire is behind him.
I pick up a rock. I'm gonna hurl it over his head behind him.
Okay.
So since he has the
And since you guys see me doing that and understand that there can be only one reason while I'm doing that, I hope you initiate a little more alacrity in climbing the tree.
we're not vampires, Devin.
That's celerity, you pleb.
Close enough.
So yeah, gonna speed up a bit.
So it crashes behind him. He
Oh,
turns to
roll.
look.
Yes.
Turns to look at it.
All right. Go up the tree.
Yep, going up
You
the
go
tree.
up? Are you trying to be stealthy at all, or are you just booking it now?
How far up are you two in the time that's taken?
I'm already up safely.
Once I reach the top, I'm gonna start pulling on that rope while you're
I
climbing.
guess
up.
I better start to skitter scatter. I'll pick up a
Yeah.
rock with me.
And
Just put it in
yeah,
my
we'll
bag.
all gang together to try to pull it up.
Okay, so you grab onto the rope, climb as fast as you can. You guys pull up,
I'm gonna hit by an arrow.
and
fine.
yeah, the weasel blows a horn,
Oh.
Yeah.
and the campfire sort of
Doot, doot,
explodes
doot.
into life. People run out, start gathering things up.
Yeah.
Can you give me a roll to see how fast you climb up there?
I could. I'm just looking at my stats and seeing how rough and tumble I am. Would it be like health? Because I'm so buff.
Nature? For
Well, I guess health if you're just booking it up.
I just my raw natural giant mouse strength.
Yeah.
All right.
Can we help aid with that?
Yes, you can. You're pulling up, so you can help with
laborer?
labor.
Yeah, I don't have labor actually.
I have laborer, so I can.
Little baby boy.
I don't have labor either.
Well, that's fine, because like
I have
you
5
can't
dice.
help with the same skill, so I have to figure out something else to help with.
So little baby boy's giving me a die with labor.
Yep.
Okay, I got 6 dice, guys. Don't kill your mother.
Survivors.
Can I use lore mouse to try to figure out how to like you do the rope on like a pulley system to make
Lore
it easier
mouse
to
is
pull?
understanding animals.
Fuck.
The animal that is the gazebo.
Okay, so I have archivist, cook, fighter, hunter, Healer, Lormos,
Can you do
Pathfinder, Persuader, Scout, Survivalist,
Breath-
Weather Watcher.
Breath of the Wild style, cook me up an alacrity meal and pour it down my throat so I get extra grip strength like Link does.
I think it's going to be health plus labor.
Alright, so health gives me another die.
OB2 to get up.
Kevin, you got anything for me, Kevin?
I could use instructor to like.
Heave ho, that works.
I guess.
I think, I don't know, it's up to Tyler, I don't know why I'm saying it. It's Tyler's call.
Otherwise, man, I don't really know.
any way to be distracting the weasels or something?
I mean, they're probably pretty piss focused on.
I mean, you could be hurling rocks at them
I
at
do
the
think
gathering.
it makes sense that you're basically using
Supervising.
instructor to make us pull the rope.
Or
You
other people from the
unify.
town.
Yeah, trying to get people pulling in sync, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, you could
Okay,
try
I'll give you
rallying
that.
other mice or whatever.
So you get one from
One more die. I have no more resources, so it's just rolls.
Save the mom.
Oh my god.
Is that a good oh my god or a bad oh my god?
3, 4, 5. It's the highest roll I've gotten all night.
Okay, yeah, so you just fly up there. The weasels rally out, but they don't get there nearly in time to get a shot off at you.
Perfect.
Excellent.
And you guys are all up and in the city under siege.
I guess that's a wrap.
It's a good hustle.
Yeah. So the mayor turns to you and says, well, looks like you weren't lying.
Urgh.
Obviously.
Home again.
Do I look like a liar?
Well, I'm certainly glad to see the Mouseguard, although
Yeah.
I'm not sure how much 4 of you can do against a band of weasels.
Oh, plenty. Don't you worry. We'll see what we can do around town, and we shall guide you through this siege.
Have they been shooting down any messengers we've been trying to send out?
Anything we send out.
As a cliff note, I was actually a war widow here for the Weasel War. My husband went off to war and died there. Like he did. And then I came back. So the mayor might know me.
History.
In which case, maybe we could try to make a distraction, making it seem like we're trying to get refugees or something out one side, and then send messenger insect the other way, quick as a bunny.
How many weasels are there? I'm just asking the group, like, you know, for counts and stuff that we did, and what they might know from their intelligence.
We've counted 12.
Ooh.
But if they think that we're getting mice out of one area, they'd likely call their forces there, right?
Yeah.
It's hard to get an accurate count, though. They move in and out of the trees. There's the one group that's banded down at the bottom, and then the rest are just circling around.
Do they have a central camp?
The one at the base of the tree.
One at the base of the tree. That must be where they keep their supplies. If we burnt those.
I have an idea.
I mean, it's fall. It's not that hard to forage, especially now.
I have an idea. We let them up on one of the lifts.
And then crash it down once they're almost up.
No, we let them get to the top because that's a choke point, and then we have 15, 12 mice circled around it with spears, and we put oil down there on fire.
We could also halt one of the. We could also halt one of the lifts halfway up, so they're stuck in there. Like, what are these lifts like? Like, is it just a platform? Is it like a box?
There's a variety. There are some that are large and boxy and more elaborate that are made for bringing up supplies and carts and whatnot. Others are just platforms that get pulled up.
So why don't we lower one of the box ones, and if they get in, and we pull it halfway up, stop it, and then pour in boiling oil.
We have to make it look like it's an exit. Like we let the box, let a lift or a rope go all the way down, and then they climb up, and we don't pay attention to it because it makes it think like we didn't know what happened. And when they get to the top, choke point.
I'm no expert, but I did fight in the Weasel War. I don't think they're here to lay siege. There's too few of them. It seems more like a scouting party to me. They've been raiding, killing off our messengers, killing supplies. But I'm worried they're going to go for more.
I mean, they're camping right down there, preventing entrance and exit. It's kind of the definition of a siege, even if it's just a small one.
It might be a
Like I
prelude.
said, I'm no expert.
It might be a prelude.
We definitely need reinforcements in that case. Like, if they're just waiting for a larger force, we're definitely going to need to send a message to Lockhaven. That's what it's called, right? Yeah. Lockhaven to get reinforcements here, otherwise you're just going to be stuck.
It's autumn, right? Is that when dandelions start turning into like the
Puff balls?
yeah, the puff balls?
I think so.
Maybe like summer or something. This more or less.
If we let a bunch of things out into the air around the same time we have released insects, they wouldn't be able to shoot down all of them.
We went to the camp and destroyed their arrows.
I mean, just release the insects at night. I don't think they can like scout things in the
That's true, they're not night predators, so they don't have great night vision.
I assume you've tried that, however.
Well, we've sent out insects. You were the first people who've come here.
And it wasn't insects that led us here.
Yeah, we're on that relief mission.
I don't know what messages got out, what didn't.
I assume none have. We started coming here in winter.
Last winter.
They've been here for 2 weeks.
Alright, we need to break their morale quick then.
Okay. Is it something that I want to handle this session, or do you
Oh
want
yeah,
to
well, this is like a
postpone?
natural kind of wrap up probably, right? Like,
Sure.
Fucking down.
Maybe we'll end here.
It's probably for the best, I think.
Yeah,
We'll give it some time to think our options over.
yeah.
I'm good with just starting a goddamn Helm Deep Siege and like just letting them up and just starting murder. If we kill enough of them, they'll leave.
That involves a lot too many possibilities of civilian casualties and them getting in. Also, if they're waiting for people, like more people to get here, then they probably won't try to get in.
They're opportunity predators. And they're overconfident because they're big. So if they think that they can do it on their own with 12 weasels, they'll try. I'm assuming. Like, that's the caveat for all of that. They're opportunity predators.
Yeah.
They have a nature.
Okay. So
They're like those fucking animals that go in and steal eggs from nests. You might know them as weasels. They sneak into someone's house and try to take. Alright, we're good to wrap?
Yeah, let's wrap.
Okay. I was Devin.
Nicole?
Kevin?
Try that again.
Tyler?
Kevin?
and Peter.
And this is sponsored by Nobody. Signing off.